Everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I thought it's a good time to make a video on how I'm gonna go and organize my Speed Champion collection. Currently I have them placed on this ledge on the wall, which is okay, I guess, but to me it sounds like a clutter and I like to put them in a better display. So the way I was gonna go about it is I have this, let me show you. I have this wall over here, or pillar, I guess, and I was going to utilize it. Since it's plain, nothing to it, dull, I was going to use the four sides of it and just put the Speed Champion Collection cars on it. And what I mean by that is place them one here, or one here, one staggered, all the way to the bottom, repeating that four sides or until my collection is all displayed. Now keep in mind some of my collection are being displayed in the Lego City, so that's good there, they remain there. I'm talking about the ones that are not in the Lego City, which some of them are here, and I still have some in storage in a box, which I like to also put them there. Now how are we going to go about that? Well, there's a couple ways. Some people, they actually use Lego. They build from the Lego some sort of a holder and they attach it to the wall or wherever with a screw or screws. Some they use double-sided sticky tape, but some they use some sort of injection molded part. So I went ahead, I looked around, and I like these. I got them from Amazon, of course. There's a bunch of them. I mean, I don't even know what to recommend because I don't know, there's a lot out there. All you have to do is just type in Lego Speed Champion wall hanging, and you're gonna get a bunch of them. I went ahead with this injection molded part. It comes like that. These are meant for the tires. You have a place to put the screws in, and you can put the minifigure here. I got this box to trial it. They come also with screws, which of course I'm not going to use the screws. I don't want to drill the holes in the wall, and then if I want to change, I'll have 100 of screws to fill out and all that stuff. So I'm deciding to go, and I'm going to do double-sided tape on the bag and just put it there. That way in the future, if I decide and I get bored or I want to reorganize my room some other way, I don't have to worry about patching holes and all that stuff. I just pull this out, take the tape off, and go with whatever next I want to do. So I believe the way it works, which I didn't try it yet, I'm going to do it now. I believe these two will hold the tires. The concept is here. And when they hold the tires, I guess it hangs up like that. So I think that's, I believe, the way it should work, which I like it. And then you can display your minifigure over here, which I think is a cool way to display the Speed Champions. So I think that's the look I'm going to go for. So I'm going to go ahead and mark up the wall how I want to put them. I'm going to go with a stagger look, which means that I'm going to put one Speed Champion car, and then I'm going to put the one next to it, but in a staggered configuration. So something of that sort, if you can imagine it. And then the one over here, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to put them side by side, which I could. Most probably I will have room to put more vehicles, but I think it'll have a better look if I stagger them. It'll be more eye-catchy. So with no, one more thing I want to add up. What I'm going to use for this, of course, you will need, I'm going to use a small level, just to make sure they're leveled. Of course, I'm going to use a scissor. I'll tell you why. Since I'm not screwing, I'm going to use double-sided tape. I bought a couple here from a hardware store. In my case, we use Home Depot, Lowe's in the US. You could use whatever you want. I'm just going to use this Scotch double-sided tape. I bought one clear, and I bought this one here. I'm going to cut them in a way where I can cover some sort of the back of this, and I'm going to hold them. I mean, these are light, very light. These are they can hold up to, this one can hold up to I guess 5 pounds or something like that, which is like 10 kilograms, I believe. And this one, same thing, it can hold 10 to 11 kilograms. So anyway, so I think that's overkill, but that's fine. So I'm gonna use the combination of these to cover the back of these, and then I'm gonna hang them. I don't know if I have enough of these to hang all my Speed Champion collection, but I think I got them in a way. If I like them and they work out, I think I can get another packet of them. The ones I got, I think they come 18 per pack. So I have 18 of these in a packet. Like I said, this is a packet like that. Again, you can buy them different ways. They sell them in 4s or 2s or 20s or 100s or I don't know, whatever. Now, keep in mind, this is for the Speed Champion new models. The old ones, they will not work for. Okay, keep in mind, these are the older Speed Champion. I believe these are the 6-stud Speed Champion. And the one I'm talking about is the 8-stud. So you can tell they're wider. So these are meant for the wider ones. For the older version of the Speed Champion collection, the 6-stud, I mean, I don't know if they're going to work. I mean, for this Porsche, somehow it holds it. I don't know if that's good enough, but I'm going to try it, of course, on the ones that are the 6-stud. If they hold them, I'm going to also use them. If not, I'm going to figure out another way to I guess, display my 6-stud Speed Champions. But at least for trial and error, for this one, it was able to hold it. I think I have another one here that is also the older one. Nope, that's actually the 8-stud. Yeah, that's the only one I currently have available to test it on. But you want to keep that in mind. It might not work on the 6-stud Speed Champion, at least not for all of them. So that's something to keep in mind. Well, with no further ado, let's go ahead and do a hyperlapse working on the wall and displaying them and see how the end result look like. I will put a couple first to see how they look like before I go ahead and finish the whole thing. But I started with these two with a stagger way, and I think they look nice. So I believe this is the way I want to go. I'm gonna go put one here, and then I'm gonna next one here, and so on and so forth, till I populate the first side of the pillar. And then depending on how much I need more room, I can start on the sideway, and then eventually the third and the fourth. So I think I have a lot of room to eventually use it correctly. Now, of course, here on this side, I don't know if I can put two because of the width of the pillar is less than this side. So here I could maybe use it for the 6-stud Speed Champion collection, the older ones. Maybe that will look nice here, and then maybe the wider one, which is the front of the pillar and the back of the pillar, I will reserve it for the 8-stud Speed Champion collection. And I think maybe that's the way I'm going to go about it. So let's go ahead now and populate the rest of this face of the pillar using the hyperlapse and see how it looks like. So everyone, as you can tell, I got done with the first wall, top to bottom. Looks very nice. Just now I want to see if the sticking, the clear double-sided tape will hold with time. Hopefully they don't fall off. But other than that, it looks great. So let's get a closer look. So like I said, I started from the top. I went with the stagger approach. I'm sure you could go side by side. You could maybe fit another car or two if you do that route. I went with the stagger, just more appealing to the eye, I guess, on my end. I do have more to go now. I'm gonna start using the back wall here. I just have to buy more of those hangers. I only have a couple more left. But I still have more Speed Champions to go after. I still have the ones in the city too. If I want to also hang them, I need more of those metallic things. I went with the clear tape like I said, double-sided clear tape. I cut them into small strips, apply them to the back of here, and go from there. And yeah, and that's pretty much it for here. And then once I'm done with the back, I gotta figure out what to do with this wall. If I need more room, I could maybe use that. I do have a couple of other ideas I want to hang up. I have this lip here, which I could use also to display some vehicles, like a Speed Champion style, or actually I could display one of those cars, which gives me more room on the shelving to display other things. Like I said, I'm running out of room. I'm trying to be more creative how to utilize the space I have to include the whole space. So I could even put some of the vehicles. I was actually experimenting on this. I could actually put the vehicles just like that. I could hang up quite a few of them on this wall here, and they will most probably look nice too, which will free some of the shelving space over here. But again, future things to go. For now, I'm going to focus on the Speed Champion. But yeah, it looks great. I do like it. I'm going to go ahead and finish, of course, the other wall. But pretty much where I'm going to stop now. So as always, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like, share button, put your comment there to help my Lego channel grow in the Lego community. Follow me on Instagram if you are not already so. And till next video, let's keep building.